1982 Mercedes 300 CD. Has about 311,000 miles on it. Currently located in Boise, Idaho. Heater and all heat settings currently work. Air conditioner just needs to be recharged and possibly a new compressor. The sunroof does not open due to a cable. When I had purchased this vehicle 10 years ago, I never was able to get around to fixing it. The two front windows roll up and down as they should. Driver's side window was shattered 5 years ago. It was a hit and run in a parking lot. Rear windows do open, but the regulators needed to be lubricated, so I disconnected them about 2 years ago. This is an OM 617, 5-cylinder diesel. Depending on how I drive, I get about 30 miles per gallon. If I am a little heavy on the foot, then it's going to use a little more diesel, but overall I have been very happy to drive it. The oil you saw below prior was a oil leak from this cluster. I had to cap the oil leak, and I do have the replacement part. I just have not been able to install it. In the winters, it does take a little bit to start with preheating. I do have a block heater that comes with the vehicle. I have the original grill that did come with the car. Battery is about a year old. We do have a little bit of leakage from the lines. This car was repainted and fixed up 6 years ago by the local Maaco. The interior of the vehicle is about a C out of an ABC scale. As you can see, after 40 years, the sun had taken a toll on the vehicle. I am the third owner, according to the paperwork. The stereo, every time the car turns on, does reset itself. Could be a wiring that was done previously. No vacuum issues after the car is warm. I have seen the car not shut off on time if it's running a little cooler, but then after the first time it does fire up. The starter is newer, was installed 2 years ago. This car has been garaged since 2017 and only driven on weekends when there is no rain. The transmission is still in fair condition. It is a 3-speed automatic. The second gear does run a little short when it is cooler and it's not warmed up. I've always recommended on these diesels to let them always warm up a bit when they are first started, so that way they're able to gradually have the engine. You'll see over here that the gas gauge does spin. I was told from a Mercedes mechanic that that is a cable that runs back to the tank. You can see here the oil cluster as mentioned. In further, you'll see in my pictures within the post that the first cluster is still attached but connected and just capped. This one does have a replacement that comes with the car. The clock still does work. The tachometer still works. Defrost in the rear does work. The power antenna does have a replacement. I was never able to install it. The rear light does work.